Hi, I'm Matt Mazzei, and this is the third installment of the State of the Delegation address. I know it's been a while since the last one, a couple months actually, but we have been working diligently and everything has been continuing. Firstly, I'd like to say a great thank you to all of those who have been participating in this movement, who have contacted me for wristband, and especially to those who have helped to sponsor this campaign. Without your help, none of this could be happening. First and foremost, the most important thing for this update is that the Facebook group, which we had over 6,000 members, there's almost 1,200 photos people have posted, Facebook has decided to archive certain Facebook groups, and that basically means it's effectively rendered useless for our purposes. I'm not exactly sure why. I was very tiffed for a couple days. I've gotten over it slightly. So what we have to do is we have to make a fan page. Okay? So what I need is for everyone who joined the Facebook group to please like the fan page, and I'll make sure and put links everywhere. If you had any photos, videos, or links on the group page, if you could please migrate those over to the fan page. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but I'd love to have the presence that we had on the group page now on the fan page. Some of the nice things is that now with the fan page, I'm going to be able to update you a little bit more easily, even if the members rise above that 5,000 mark. Good news, we actually now have broken the 50,000 wristband mark. So there has now been over 50,000 wristbands given to people in 56 countries. And so some of the countries recently were, let's see if I can remember, I mean just the usual, the South Africa, Uruguay, Peru. And then recently I sent one to the Kingdom of Bahrain. Now you may think to yourself, well, that's just one. I mean, what's that really going to do? It's not like the tens of thousands in the United States. However, I wanted to read to you an email that I got that gave an example of why just that one wristband can make a difference to someone. And so this is from Vicky. Excuse me. It says, "Hi, my name is Vicky, and I'm 15, and I'm emailing you about your amazing support through the Rainbow Delegation. I live in England, and I'm bisexual. Just last year, I was in a relationship with another bisexual girl in a different school. I go to a public school, and everyone in my year was really understanding when I came out, and the support I had was amazing. My girlfriend, however, was in a private school, and she had a very hard time. She was bullied both verbally and physically, and soon she became very upset and depressed. Her mom moved her to a different school, and on her first day, she saw another girl in her class wearing one of the rainbow wristbands. My girlfriend felt a lot safer and knew that she would be accepted in the new school. My girlfriend and I would like to wear the rainbow wristband to show that we support all the other LGBT people and that we know what they are going through. Thank you for all the awesome work you have put into helping others. It would mean the world to us to know that we are part of this amazing campaign. Thanks, Vicky from Somerset, England." And so there wasn't a whole lot of wristbands that had been sent to Somerset, but that one wristband was being worn by the person to be seen by that person who really needed to see it. And so I'm really encouraging everyone, if you have a wristband, to please wear it daily, because that's what's going to make a difference to people. The Advocate magazine, which is a very wide-reaching LGBT-based magazine, you can check it out at advocate.com, is featuring the Rainbow Delegation in its June-July Pride issue. It's as one of the reasons to have Pride in 2011. That's anticipated to have quite a bit of increase in requests and correspondence. And so I'm hoping that we can get an extra shipment just to make sure that there's enough wristbands to go out when that happens. And so I'm asking if there's any people out there that'd be willing to help with an extra sponsorship to really make sure that that's available for them. I'd hate to have a big wait list and people waiting for weeks and weeks for a wristband if we can avoid that. And so, of course, you can help through the website rainbowdelegation.org, and there's instructions on how you can also mail contributions. If you're not comfortable with mailing money, financial contributions, you can actually still sponsor stamps, which is one of the greatest costs of this campaign. The shipping has actually gone through a few evolutions since it started. It was like $1.22 to ship a wristband, and then we kind of figured out, okay, now it's 64 cents. And now we've actually gotten it down so that we can get it for 44 cents to ship a wristband within the continental USA. So just a stamp, which is fantastic. So if you're able to sponsor the 44-cent stamps, which are the most common ones, that's actually the most needed. And you can send those to the P.O. Box listed on the website. I actually love the little kitties and puppies. Those are my favorite. Everyone loves kitties and puppies. Who can argue with that? So if you have those, that'd be great. But any, obviously, 44-cent stamps works. They don't have to actually be kitties and puppies, even though they're the cutest stamps. So anyway, that's pretty much it as far as the State of the Delegation goes. I'm going to hope to try to update you a little bit more often than every couple of months. The end of the semester for school for me is finishing up, so there'll be a little bit more time to keep in contact. So thank you once again for everyone who's been so supportive of this cause. And thank you for wearing your wristband daily, and thank you for your support.